So we might be coming to the end of an era in Toronto at the end of 2025. Vladdy Jr. and the Blue Jays did not agree to terms for an extension on Monday night, which was Vlad's kind of deadline for his extension talks. He doesn't want to talk about it throughout the regular season. And this is kind of interesting because he might be one of the most prolific players at the end or going into the 2025 offseason, along with him and Kyle Tucker. And the Blue Jays might be at an interesting spot afterwards because they are going for it right now. They just signed Anthony Santander. They just signed Max Scherzer. They traded for Andres Jimenez, which was an interesting trade. I do think they do want to be competitive this year, and I know they probably want to be competitive beyond. And I know that if Vlad has a great season this year, as like good as he did last year in 2024, he is going to get paid a lot of money. Maybe not Juan Soto money, but he's young. He has had a great season before, finished second in MVP in 2021. He had a great season last year, and he's been a really, really good player, if not one of the best first basemen in baseball for his career since he got called up. And more so last year in 2021, you could say he was the best first baseman in baseball in those 2 years specifically. Now, over the course of those years, would he be the best first baseman overall over the course of his career since he came up? Probably not, but he is absolutely up there. Freddie Freeman's up there too, but that's neither here nor there. He's had a great career. I mean, look at what he did last year. 6.2 WAR, 30 home runs, 323 average, almost a 400 on base, an OPS plus of 166 and an OPS of 940. That's a really, really strong season to go along with a really, really good career. I mean, he's only 26 years old. He's gonna be 20. Is his age 26 season is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I just got home from work and my words aren't working as well as they usually do. And overall, his career has been pretty solid thus far. 21 and a half career WAR, 160 home runs, 288 average. And he's going to get a lot of money. And I do think that the Toronto Blue Jays really need to make a move to extend him at the end of the year. I think they, by no means do they not have the money. They already had an offer out for Shohei Ohtani before he signed with the Dodgers, and I believe it was $575 million deal or offer. And same thing with Juan Soto. I know they had a very, very strong offer for Juan Soto, and they need to do the same for Vlad at the end of this year because he has been so good for them. He is a guy you want to build around. And if you want to take a look under the hood, I mean, there's just so much red on his baseball savant page. And this is coming from every year. There's so much red on every year. Of course, this is 2024. But if you go back to 2023, when he had a down year, a down year in quotes, 26 home runs, 264 average, a 789 OPS. I mean, that is kind of a down year for a guy like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or what we kind of expect for him, but that's still a very respectable year. And those red bars are from that year and if you told me to look at his savant page and then look at his stat line, I'd be like, man, I was expecting like a 40 homer season, 100 RBI, like a 280 average, on base like 380 OPS, closing in on 900. So no matter what, like, he's going to give you something good in the batter's box. He's going to contribute at the plate. And look at his 2021 numbers. Fantastic year. That's the year he hit 48 homers, 30 homers last year. I do believe he's going to have several years hitting 40 homers if he figures out how to, adjust his launch angle just a little bit. He makes one tweak, he could hit 50 bombs. And who knows, if he hits 50 bombs this year and has the same like average on base OPS, I mean, he's going to be 26 going into the offseason. He could get like a Juan Soto type deal, like 15 years, 800 mil. I wouldn't be surprised. As of right now, I think the number realistically would be a lot closer to 500 mil, but I was wrong about Juan Soto. I was wrong about Shohei Ohtani. No, I didn't post anything about it, but if I would have said in my mind, Shohei Ohtani is probably going to get 550, 600. I was way off on that. He got 700 mil. Of course, a lot of it was deferred. Same thing with Juan Soto. I was like, all right, Shohei Ohtani got 700 mil. I don't think Juan Soto doesn't pitch, so his AAV is at least going to be less. But he was younger when he hit free agency, so his overall deal was a lot more because it was a much longer deal. But I would have said like 550, 575, 600 max. Was wrong about that. As you know, or if you've watched the channel before, I'm not right about everything. I'm wrong quite a bit, but I like putting my stuff out there. I like putting my opinions out there. So if you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and I hope the Jays can do something because they need to sign someone because they've had this running joke about free agents not wanting to go there. Vlad has said that he wants to stay in Toronto. He said he's gonna do whatever it takes to stay in Toronto. And I believe before, like a couple months ago, the Toronto came to him with an offer that apparently wasn't even close to anything he was expecting. So I really hope that Toronto can keep Vlad Jr. It would look very, very weird to have him not in a Toronto Blue Jays uniform. I know there have been kind of rumors about maybe the Mets trying to go for him, even though they just got Juan Soto. They brought Pete Alonso back. So if he opts out, that would make sense, but that would be just nuts. But I wouldn't put it past Steve Cohen. I really wouldn't, but I would much rather the Blue Jays extend Vlad Jr. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. To my Blue Jays friends, shout out Tango. I hope I did this talk justice. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.